Motion sensitive. You're on my part. Very good. Okay. За, орой минь тэгээд The Unplugged Man, Unplugged альбом номны 5 дахь дугаарлаа ингээд орж байна. Тэгээд энэ дугаараар өмнөх дугаарт яг уншсан 20 Red Flags-ийн үргэлжлэлийг 3 дугаар плагаас хойших плагд талаар уншаад байна. Окей. За тэгэхээр номлоо орцгоё. So, red flag number 4, she competes with you. A woman that constantly tries to compete with you might seem cute at first, but it's a test of your competency as a man, and it's underhanded behavior that ultimately aims to reduce your worth to her. She competes. What's the meaning of that word? Dynamic. Children competes. Mongolia. Or competes гэж байна. Competes. So, okay. The primary social order tells women that they are better than men, and it's why we see the rise of the boss girl on social media. I once dated a woman that competed with her brother growing up, and that competitive behavior continued into her relationship with me. It's a red flag because when women compete against you, she thinks she is better than you. A woman that thinks she's better than you will not respect you and will ultimately try to undermine you. For a woman to satisfy her hypergamy, she must feel like she's with a man that, in her eyes, has at least one to two sexual market value, or is a weak point more than she does. A woman won't try to compete with you when she believes your value is greater. She will instead admire you. Remember, women want to be with a giant. She wants to look up to you. Hypergamy never seeks its own level. Hypergamy can only be satisfied if it does better than itself. A woman constantly competing with her LTR or husband is always prelude to a train wreck. Okay. За энэ окей. За энэ дүүрийг орчуулад үзье. Okay, red flag number 5, keeps men from her past round. Keeps men from her past round. Okay, women like to have options. A recent survey showed that almost half of all married women admitted to having a backup plan, aka another guy. If you are getting into an SDR and she wants you to abandon your sexual strategy of unlimited access to unlimited women, then she needs to burn the ship on the shores of her new life with you and cut all emotional ties with other men. Now, some women end up as an alpha widow. An alpha widow is a woman who pines for high-value alpha that didn't commit to her in her early years. She may not be in contact with him anymore. However, if she still sees him as the one that got away, and she keeps a place for him in her head, and therefore in her heart, then she will never see you as her best option. It's imperative that she has a genuine burning desire for you. You don't want to be good enough, you want to ensure that you are getting her absolute best. Trust me when I say that no good ever comes from her having lunch with ex-boyfriends or other male friends, and you certainly don't want to be the guy she settled for. If you are a man that is chasing excellence in his life, then you don't need to distractions like your woman seeking attention from, or still pinning for other men. When women have a little in the way of common interest, other men other than men wanting to have sex with women and women wanting to extract attention or resources from men, there should be no room for male friends in your life. Mm, if you are in a LTR, women like this should be played at least until they can prove that they are over their past. Okay. Mhm, mhm, okay. Red flag 6. Poor with money. Some of you may know this already from my videos, but I'm well versed on financial services from my past business. And when women are bad with money, it's often serious trouble. If she's adult and doesn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, then she's not to even be considered for an LTR. I've seen far too many men trying to play Captain Save who and bailed out women with horrendous debt and terrible spending habits. Despite the lie feminism has told women that they only earn 75 cents for every dollar a man earns, women have every opportunity to earn a good living today, yet women still continue to choose careers that pay less than men while going into deep debt by overspending. Ultimately, if she can't manage her monthly cash flow and has nothing but a pile of handbags and shoe collection, uh, shoe collection to show for her death avoid her for anything more than FWB because she will make her financial problems your problem. Okay. Red flag 7. Violent women. Women that have violent tendencies. Okay. Unique tendencies. Da. Tendencies are massive red flag. Early sign of violins are small as a punch or a ratio. However, I've consulted many men that have dodged knife attacks or even objects being thrown at them from their angry women that was having a hissy fit. Men are physically stronger than women, so when there's a domestic violence called into the police, even if you are an innocent party making the call or defending yourself, it's likely that they will take you away in handcuffs rather than hurt. In most domestic violence cases, men are automatically presumed guilty and women are protected, even if she was the one starting the physical abuse. I've seen peaceful men during the divorce removed from their own homes and children because a white woman accused her husband of domestic violence that never happened. Violence from any woman towards you for any reason should never ever be tolerated, and it's grounds for terminating the relationship immediately. To protect themselves, men must use their cell phone as a shield and record a video of her irritating behavior as a proof for the authorities. If I haven't made my point clear enough yet, avoid all working women at all costs. They are even worth of FWB arrangement when it comes to white women. The juice truly isn't worth the squeeze. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Extreme jealousy. Extreme jealousy. Okay, let's atar. Jealousy. Extreme jealousy. Women want to be with a man that other women want to fuck, but they don't want their man fucking other women. This dichotomy of female nature is something that men will always struggle with. A degree of jealousy, also known as a competition anxiety, is an excellent thing as it keeps her working hard to keep you, but becomes undesirable when the women are so insecure in themselves that they always make her problems your problems, distracting you from your purpose. They will be like a predator drone, always keeping watch on you. She will constantly text, scan through your receipts to see where you've been, what was ordered, what not received. Look for hairs that aren't hers. She'll want to look in your phone clip on women that follow and like your social posts and count the number of condoms in your nightstand drawer. It's exhausting. She'll drain you of your sanity, joy, and dignity. Jealous women to have to do on themselves, and it's honestly not your job to their therapist. Okay. Party girls. Barriers. If you met your girl in the nightclub, bar, or other social event and she claims to be relationship material but still continues to party several nights a week, you have two options. Tell her that women with boyfriends don't go out partying, and if she continues, you walk away. Keep her as a plate only. Mm, okay. The barriers aren't exclusive to women under 27 either. Sometimes she has married young, had the kids, and got divorced in her 30s and missed her party years, so it's not uncommon to see women in other stages of their life trying to relive that missed party era. As an old woman, you can't be an exclusive LTR with a woman if she is going out partying with her friends regularly. The process involves two hours of preparation time in her hair, makeup, and clothes. For men purpose of marketing herself to other men. If she's going out selling herself to others, she's not your woman. The men have evolved to require fidedi- fidelity. Fidelity. Hmm, go on. Fidelity. Fidelity. Fidelity from the women they have invested in as a step in ensuring paternity. 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 Right. This is not jealousy. Most women, most men instinctively want to know that his woman is sexually exclusive with him. Don't fall for the new age beta male narrative of polyamory. Polyamory, it's a mating strategy for weak beta men that must resign himself to sharing a room with alpha men. When there's conflict between what she's saying and doing, and she's acting single when she goes off to party, then leave the action. Now the words, actions always speak louder than words. I did the few party girls, and the response would always be going up at 2 a.m. from guys looking to hook up with party girls for LTRs, and never limit yourself to one woman if you are dating a party girl. Only speak her as a plate. Okay. За би иргэн ирлээ. Тэгэхээр арчлуулад red flag 10 руу орцгоё. Number 10, he'll tattooed and pierced women. I realize some men prefer women with some ink, and there will be men that will debate on me on this. However, my experience have taught me that their placement and frequency matters. What tattoo hiding her bikini line isn't much to worry about. However, if she has a Trump stamp or more than one visible tattoo while wearing normal clothing, then you might want to ask yourself what she's saying to the world. Trump stamp renewable. Tattoos all over the beautiful women is like putting bumper stickers all over your Lamborghini. You don't do this as it shows a lack of taste. I never met a woman with several visible tattoos that it didn't bring at least three or more red flags to the table. Hilly pierced women are another red flag. Draw the line at earrings if you want to push the limits and nose rings. But if the piercing is one of her septum, nipple, clitoris, and eyebrow, or she even has multiple ear piercings up to 1 year, then keep in mind you are dealing with someone that enjoys mutilating their own body, which is, say, a red flag. Okay. Hmm. Big notch counts. Notch. Хавь. Ямар тавьчихад болоо доо. So the most attractive quality in women is when you know she hasn't been with everybody and has own standards, setting aside the higher probability of her having an STD. Multiple conducted studies have proven that the younger the age a woman loses her virginity, at and the higher the number of men she slept with, okay, aka her nudge count often result in her being far less likely to bond monogamously to a man in healthy way over a long period of time. For example, a woman that lost her virginity at 14 and has slept with 30 men is far less likely to bond monogamously to you over the long term. Compare that to a woman who lost virginity at 23 and he's only slept with two men in long-term relationship. If you want to get in monogamous LTR or take on the risk of marriage, then do it to him with the love notch count that lost her virginity later on in life. Research conducted by Institute for Family Studies revealed that a virgin has 5% chance of divorce after 5 years of marriage, whereas a woman with two previous partners has 30% chance of divorce. The data stopped at 10 partners, which showed 35% chance of divorce. Promiscuous women that have many partners and/or have been sexually active from a young age do not make good long-term partners. It's not to say they can't or won't try to be girlfriend or wife, but the statistics reveal how undesirable these women are long-term, and that's why they should be treated as an FWB and nothing more. Women with higher notch count are also more likely to report depression, become single mothers, have personal and their abortions compared to women with a lower notch count. Women must preserve their value, men must create their value. It's why throughout history women's virginity was so prized, whereas a man's value comes from his ability to make something out of himself so he can provide, preside, and protect. I should note that women will never reveal the truth about their notch count to you, so don't bother asking to get an authentic number. Some may involuntarily it. Be wary of any number they throw out, as women often fear being slapped. Shamed women only usually pack on relationship as part of their notch count, and they often disregard all the one-night-stands, threesomes, lesbians, counters or FWB relationship that they had in the past. At the bare minimum, double for their number. She gives you the lifestyle and company women keeps reflect her notch count. Every woman that you meet at 30 that claims that she wants in FDR from that time she lost her virginity at 23, probably has a love notch count. But women with absence of any drama pre-LTRs in her past that lived on her own throughout their lot, you met her 30 bottom could have a notch count approaching triple digits or more. It's not uncommon for women in their party years 22, 27 to rack up a notch count of 25 or more men. Never forget when we become average of 5 people the most time with. If 5 of her breeds are oversuits stars, then she will be next 6. Okay. Окей. За ингээд өнөөдөртөө 11 хүртэл ингээд дуусгая. Дараагийн сэдвүүдээс red flag-ууд үргэлжлэн single mothers гэдэг явах юм байна. Энэ хүртэл дүгнэлт хэлэх юм бол за нэг харах хэрэгтэй баг тий. За чамтай ингээд өрсөлдөг эмгтэйгээс сол байх хэрэгтэй. Keep the man from her fast round. За нэг өнгөрснөө бодож харцуулдаг эмгтэйгээс сол байх хэрэгтэй. За 6 дугаар болохоор мөнгөний асуудалтай өөрхөө санхүү зөвхөн чаддгүй эмгтэйгээс сол. Тэгээд 7 дахь red flag бол одоо хүчрхийлэгч тий. Хүчрхийлэл үйлдэлтэй эмгтэйгээс холох хэрэгтэй. 8 нь болохоор extremely хамч тий. Чамайг хинч цагддаг тийм эмгтэйгээс холох хэрэгтэй. За red flag 6 бол party girl, 9 бол party girls тий. Red flag 10 бол heavily tetoed and peace human. За 11 нь big notch counts гэсэн. Ийм red flag-уудыг өнөөдөр уншлаа тий. За тэгээд энэ хүртэл лавэст өөртөө баярлалаа. Next time, see you tomorrow.